Tesla just drove from coast to coast. No human interventions. Vision only. At the same time, Meta wrote a $2 billion check for a stealth agent company. Not a bigger model, not a flashier demo. Autonomy. Hey friend, it's Thursday, January 1st, 2026. The theme today is hard to miss, the great decoupling, from intelligence to autonomy. Chat was the warm-up. Control is the prize. Okay, story one. Tesla's new FSD release pulled off a fully autonomous coast-to-coast drive. 2,732 miles, zero interventions. That is a clean headline. The messy part is what it implies. Highway autonomy is the boring part of self-driving. That is why it matters. If the long tail is getting handled at interstate scale, the bottleneck stops being model quality and starts being certification, liability, and rollout. If you build anything in logistics, insurance, mapping, fleet ops, or roadside services, you just got a new customer type, not a driver. A machine that buys services through software. And yeah, keep an eye on regulatory filings. The hardware is ready. The paperwork always shows up late to the party. While Tesla is proving autonomy in the physical world, Meta is trying to own autonomy in the digital one. They acquired Menace AI for $2 billion. The point is not the price. The point is the direction. Using our framework here, the signal is Meta wants autonomous planning inside its stack, not a chatbot bolted onto social apps. The noise is the usual talk about assistant experiences and whatever else legal approves. The second order effect is that distribution moves from feeds to workflows. That makes agents the new app platform, and the operating system is whoever controls identity, payments, and execution. If you ship consumer software, this changes your surface area. Your user can become an agent acting on behalf of a user. That means your product needs stable actions, not just pretty screens. Today's quote of the day is, at some point, AI agents will develop their own languages beyond human comprehension. That's Eric Schmidt on Reddit, which is honestly the most 2026 sentence possible. Right, a few more things you should actually care about. TSMC started volume production of 2 nanometer chips. They're calling out about a 30% power reduction. That is not a spec sheet win. That is a battery life win, which is how on-device agents stop being a demo and become a habit. Late 2026 phones are going to feel weirdly capable. That ties directly into this new agent controls your smartphone apps launch from AGI Mobile. If an agent can tap around your apps, the App Store model starts to look fragile, not dead tomorrow. Fragile in the way that makes pricing power evaporate. Because the interface stops being your icon, it becomes the agent's preference. One more, Compute. XAI hit 450,000 GPUs with plans to double by the second quarter of 2026. Caterpillar is seeing record energy business growth from data centers. And NVIDIA's new Blackwell rack claims a massive generational jump for interactive AI. The real constraint is becoming power delivery and liquid cooling, not who has the best model. If you invest, look for the companies selling heat removal and electrons. If you build, assume your inference budget will be capped by infrastructure contracts, not tokens. Have a tip? Send it our way. The question I'm sitting with tonight is this. When autonomy is cheap and everywhere, who becomes the default manager of your agent, your employer, your operating system, or your bank? I'm Ting Yan from Chain of Thought. See you tomorrow.